Hey, welcome back to Whoosh, here with me, Louie. Today we're going to take a look at the most recent Comic-Con I had the chance to go to, which was Little Giant's Old School Comic-Con in Concord, New Hampshire. So, let's check it out. So, Little Giant's Old School Comic-Con is very much exactly what it says it is. It's an old school Comic-Con where they have a lot of comic book vendors and a lot of comic book artists, which is really, really cool. There aren't celebrities. It's not like going to a Fan Expo Boston or New York Comic Con where there's an artist alley, but there's also movie actors, TV actors, and like voiceover actors, all of that stuff. Nope. Little Giant's Old School Comic Con is very much strictly comic books and comic creators. So one of the cool things about doing that was I had the chance to again help out my friend Bobby at Bobby's Retro World and my friend Tim from Geek Boutique here in Massachusetts. So definitely check out both of those people. I know I'll link the description in the description below, all of their stuff. Make sure to go follow them on social media if you can. If you also can, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our videos here at Whoosh so we can keep bringing you guys this content. But I had the chance to help out with them at the booth and do some really cool things and meet some really, really cool people. Like, I had the chance to meet Jim Steranko, which was really, really cool. If you know who he is, he's done a lot of work on some older Captain America, Avengers, Spider-Man, all that stuff. Like, guy is a legend in the business and very much knows he's a legend in the business. So it was cool. It was really, really cool to get to meet him. I ended up also meeting Chris Campana there, and he's done a lot of work for Marvel lately. He's done a lot of art issues, and the humblest person I've ever met in my life. I ended up buying this piece of original art from him. It's from Spirits of Vengeance #2, which he drew the artwork for. It blew my mind. So this is the drawn, like the penciled version of it, and this is the finished inked version that appeared in the book. So fantastic, and he was an absolute gem of a human being. Wicked nice, wicked down to earth. Made sure to give my wife a hard time because he also had some like Venom, Red Goblin, which is a symbiote artwork there, and he was joking about like giving me a free piece because my wife said absolutely not. No, there's no symbiotes in the house. She's not a fan of them. So it was really, really funny to get to meet him and talk to him. But every time I complimented him for his artwork and how good it was, he was like, "It's not that good." At one point, he jokingly looks at me and he goes, "Are those prescription glasses?" Yeah. And he goes, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yes. Like, your work is phenomenal, sir. And it's so good." So he was really, really cool to meet. Got to sit and talk with Larry Houston for a little bit about some of his work. Didn't really pick up too much on the way there, as opposed to like actual comics. I'm being completely honest. I think we bought one book off of my friend Bobby from Bobby's Retro World, and it was this. It was a Peach Momoko signed Spider-Man variant that she did. It's absolutely stunning. I love this piece from Peach, and I knew Rachel would love it too, so I made sure to show her. And she was like, yep, we need that for the house. So that was really, really cool. And we also picked up one other book that I forgot about. It's a Miss Marvel book signed by Iman Vellani, who is the actress who plays Kamala Khan / Miss Marvel in the MCU. So that was a really, really cool pickup as well. Couldn't be more stoked for both of those additions to the collection. But the thing I was most excited for going into this whole Comic-Con was that Donny Cates was going to be there. If you are familiar with Donny Cates, him and Ryan Stegman wrote the 2018 Venom run that culminated in The King in Black, which introduced Null to the Marvel Universe, was kind of the inspiration behind Venom: The Last Dance, because we saw Null in there, and if you see in the credits, they're actually credited in there as well for the work that they did. So I was really, really excited to get to meet him. I ended up getting a book signed by him, and because I showed up a little bit later to the show, I can't say thank you enough to Bobby. So again, make sure to go support him at Bobby's Retro World if you can. He was in line for Donny Cates earlier, and he got a sketch variant done of Venom by Donny Cates, which to me is really, really cool. He got it done for me, which is awesome. I could not be more excited about it. I'm super stoked to eventually add that to the collection, and to own an original Venom piece done by Donny Cates is really, really cool. I also had him sign a Venom #1 from 2018 in that run. It's the 5th printing that I have. It's a sketch, it's the Ryan Stegman sketch variant, which is really, really cool. So it was really, really cool to get to go talk to him about Null and his work on Venom, and just get to say thank you for being the person who got me to turn into a Venom fan when I had been very anti-Venom before that run. So that to me was the highlight of the con. I didn't take a lot of footage there because it was a very small con. I do have some pictures which you've seen throughout the video. Put some, but like I didn't want to go record around it a lot. But I will say, if you want to check out more of the floor stuff and what was going on at the con, go check out Lunch Money Comics. I had the chance to run into him there and tell him his channel was great. So I can't recommend it enough to go look at his review of the con. So just go definitely do that if you want to see more of the floor. I know this is just more me talking. Usually I have a lot more stuff to support it, but it was a different environment. I was helping out more at the booth than I was walking around, so it was more, I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of it because I had never had the chance to go to the show. But I enjoyed it. The old school comic shows are really, really cool. I do have a slight new obsession with buying original comic book pages, which is probably not great, but I'm really trying hard to limit like my budget on those, so to about like $100 to $200 in that range, which so far I've nailed for both of the pieces that I have. I'm looking up at my wall right now because both of them are up. They look fantastic, but no, I'm beyond stoked and beyond grateful to have been able to help out both Geek Boutique and Bobby's Retro World at this con and get to experience it for the first time. So let me know, have you ever gone to just any straight up old school comic shows that are strictly comic books and comic book artists? Do you like going to more of the mainstream comic cons where it's the artists and comic books but also a lot of the celebrities? Would you rather skip all of the celebrity kind of, I'm not the celebrity, the comic book stuff at these cons and just go strictly for the celebrity meet and greets, that kind of thing? Like, let me know your thoughts on conventions in general in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear them. But we'll catch you here next time. Thank you.